Cork's Red FM.
Yeah, it's really tough. Munster games are totally different than the county games. Like, you're coming into the bad time of the year in the winter, like, and the pitches are heavy, mucky. That you've seen now today, that was a battle. Like, that was a battle of any game. Like, that is going to be a battle. Stradbally came down. They're not a bad team. They're a very good team. They're organised well. We've seen that on the pitch. We just had to dog it out in the end, really.
You got off to a great start, although it seemed to be a controversial penalty. From a player's point of view, do you think it was a pen?
He was in the space. He was the Stradbally man was the last man back. He took him out of it. The referee had to give the penalty there.
Yeah. And what about the performance of Paul Kerrigan today? You know, I mean, he had 5 points in the first half. You know, he ended up with 8 points in total. Great performance from Paul.
Sure, everyone in the county knows the ability Paul Kerrigan has. His pace alone would frighten any defender. Today he was exceptional today. I thought the whole team was exceptional today. Like, it mightn't have been a glorious, beautiful football game played by Nemo Rangers. Like, but be sure of it. Like, we're well happy with our win.
And of course, you're into the Munster final. No matter who you play, it's going to be a tough game.
Yeah, we've 2 weeks now to prepare, and that's how we'll do. We'll knuckle down in training. We'll up our standards again, like we always do. We keep our feet in the ground, and we'll prepare for 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, I suppose the scoreline flattered us in the end. Like, they missed 3 or 4 points from within about 30 metres, and we look, semi-finals are for winning, and that's ultimately what we did. Like, and you know, they're champions of Waterford, they're a proud team, and you know, there's nothing like, as I say, club football in counties doesn't reflect their inter-county standard, and like, they're a very, very good side. But we just seem to get the breaks today without being particularly fluent.
Yeah, you got off to a good start. I was speaking to the Stradbally people. They seem to be thinking it was a controversial penalty. What was your view from the sideline?
I'm going to Arsene Wenger it and say I didn't see it, but I have my minus 6.5 in the eyesight, so I definitely can see it. So look, it was given, like, you know, if it was given against us, you might have won, but the referee gave it. So like, he gave it. That's all I can say. It must have been in his eyes. He's the ref. You can only make that decision. He gave the penalty. So, and we were lucky to get that break at the start, you know. So we take it. Yeah,
you went in 5 points up at half time, so you're motoring quite well at that stage.
Yeah, like it's hard football this time of year, and it's a hard effort, you know, and every team is fit and strong, and you know, we're not like any other teams, and we just seem to have maybe a bit more scoring up front to kind of swung it for us. So like, but it was better going on 5 points ahead than 11 points against the Bears in the last time in their league match, so we'll take that.
Speaking about the league match, you know, that was such a second half you played very, very well in. Did that kind of set you up coming into that match today?
Absolutely, like, it was one of those matches, once in a lifetime kind of comebacks, and you know, you can only be confident going in after that. But you know, we came unstuck 2 years ago, so we know we had to against Dunbradford, and you know, we felt we let ourselves down. Even though Dunbradford were better than us, they scored more than us, but it wasn't going to happen today. You know, if they were going to beat us, they would have to be really, really, really superb, and you know, we weren't going to let it happen today. That was full stop for us.
Yeah, some outstanding performances today, and none more so than Derek Kavanagh. I mean, he had number 3 in his back, but I saw him up in the corner forward position at one stage. He seemed to be all over the pitch today.
He's a frustrated full back, but yeah, he came into his own there in the second half, and he was brought out midfield there because the full forward came out and kind of worked against him, and ultimately he drove on the rest of the team, like, so. He's retired from Cork football now, and he's just giving his lot with us, and which is always a superb effort. So like, great credit to him. But it's as I say, a team effort, and we'll drive on and await our lower crooks. Very
good. Look, there was a sending off in the second half, and I know you didn't see the penalty incident, but did you see, or can you comment on what you thought was the sending off was about?
That's for them. Like, as long as our 15 stay on the pitch, I don't mind, you know. So, what? No, I have nothing really to say on that. That's not an issue for me or us to discuss, you know.
Okay, and going into the final, you're looking forward to it. Going to give it a good rattle this year.
Oh, absolutely. We'll be ready to roll. We'll be ready to roll and look forward to it.
Red FM. Cork's Red FM.